let's take this case study to understand how to determine residential status of individual who is an Indian citizen and a crew in Indian ship. Mr. Anand is an Indian citizen and a member of the crew of Singapore-bound Indian ship engaged in carriage of passengers in international traffic departing from Chennai port on 6 June 2017. From the following details for the previous year 2017-18, determine the residential status of Mr. Anand for assessment year 2018-19, assuming that his stay in India in the last 4 previous years, that is preceding 2017-18, is 400 days, and the last 7 previous years preceding previous year 2017-18 is 750 days. You have this additional information. Date entered into the continuous discharge certificate in respect of joining the ship is 6th June 2017, and date entered in respect of this continuous discharge certificate in respect of signing of the ship by Mr. Anand is 9th December 2017. Now, what we have to understand is Mr. Anand is an Indian citizen. He is a crew of Indian ship which is going to Singapore. So, if an individual Indian citizen and if he is a crew of Indian ship, then while arriving at the residential status, we look at only condition number 1. We will not look at condition 2, that is, we will not see whether he has stayed for at least 365 days in the 4 years preceding the previous year and whether he had stayed for at least 60 days. No, we are not going to look at it. We are going to look at only first condition, that is, his stay in India should have been at least 182 days. But while arriving at this 182 days, you have to deduct the period as mentioned in this continuous discharge certificate for an eligible voyage. So first of all, you have to satisfy yourself whether this is an eligible voyage. When you will call a voyage as an eligible voyage, a voyage undertaken by an Indian ship, it should have been engaged in the carriage of passengers or say even the goods we say, right? But it should be international traffic, or we say freight in international traffic. So here voyage is undertaken by an Indian ship. This is engaged in the carriage of passengers in international traffic. And there is also another condition, that is, if it is originating from India, then destination should be outside India. And look at here, in this case it is originating from a port in India, that is Chennai port, and it is, its destination is outside India. Here it is Singapore port. So we can say this voyage is an eligible voyage as per section 6 subsection 1. Fine. Since it is an eligible voyage, we have to deduct the period. Which period? Period beginning from 6th June 2017 and ending on 9th December 2017, because these are all the dates that are entered in continuous discharge certificate of joining the ship and signing off from the ship. Okay. So now by analyzing all this, that is Mr. Anand, Indian citizen, member of crew of the ship, we can exclude the days from 6th June 2017 to 9th December 2017 for computing the number of days of stay in India. So how many days we have to exclude? 6th June to 9th December. So if you take June, 6th June to 30th June, you have 25 days, July 31, August 31, September 30, October 31, November 30, and December it is up to 9th December. So it is actually 187 days, and this got to be excluded from the period of a stay in India. Okay, right. Now let's see Mr. Anand's period of stay in India. In previous year there are 365 days, but out of that we have to deduct 187 days because that's the time he spent in the ship. So in previous year his stay in India is only 178 days, which is less than 182 days norm which are applicable for crew of a ship, right? So Anand is not complying with this condition. Second condition is not applicable for Anand. Since he is not complying with this basic condition, we are going to classify Anand as non-resident for the assessment year 2018-19. Here the period of stay in the earlier previous years are absolutely irrelevant because for Anand we have only one condition.